The FBI raided my home, and they seized my computer, and said it was a matter of national security. Is the kind of thing that I think is super admirable for somebody that is that's fighting against the system, right? Like, to be persecuted by the man is kind of, I don't know, a badge of honor, I think, to a certain degree. Obviously not if you're a terrible person trying to do terrible things, but if you're a good person trying to do good things, and the man comes in and says, "Hey, like, you can't do that," then you know you're probably on the right track. I wanted to apologize to my 4 subscribers, for not getting any content out. I really did intend for this to be a daily kind of thing. Again, like, keeping it short, keeping it tight, but also trying to be consistent about it. And that, let me tell you a fantastic tale to explain why I haven't posted in a little while. I was sitting on my couch and just watching some Rick and Morty, when all of a sudden I was enveloped by a warm, bright light that coalesced into various shapes and colors. And there before me was a demon, and it was being chased by a serpent. And when the serpent closed its mouth upon the demon's head, I awoke. But I wasn't on my couch. I was on a mountainside. I was in my shorts and t-shirt. I was sorely underdressed. And to make matters worse, ahead of me was a black bear. And the bear was clearly looking right at me like I'm dinner. And I was shocked. I was stuck in panic. But just as the bear started to approach, a deer leapt from the bushes and stabbed the bear in the chest, giving me time to escape. I ran down the mountain, and by the grace of a kind Samaritan, was pulled into a truck and given warmth. And as we were driving down the mountain, and I was telling my story, the driver said, "Hey, it's amazing. I'm a hunter, and the reason I was out here was to hunt deer. And I was really hoping for a nice stag. And what a miracle it is that I found you." And so when I got home, I found that a week had passed, and I have no idea what happened. Hi, I'm Johannes Snizatix, and I'm running for president. And the intention of this channel was always to produce little 5-minute clips of each individual of the 42 points of my platform. There's 3 main points: dig a hole, give free money to everybody, and rewrite the Constitution. Simple, easy, basic. So I was watching this Michael Burns video, and his point was sort of like, and it was, I guess the Pope's point is we need to form communities and stop being isolated in our digital platforms, which I suppose is a certain kind of irony, given this particular one-on-one format that I'm experimenting with here. I suppose I'll try making baby steps, commenting on other people's videos, and hopefully responding to some... I'm not going to make any promises to respond immediately, but I will try to break my own habits of avoidance and respond. So if you've made it this far and you're a human being and you have any questions or concerns or suggestions,